Good morning. One of the things I love to do in worship, and this may sound strange to you, but is to give the benediction. And that's not because it's all over and I get to go do something else, but it's because I get to offer a blessing to the people of God. And as you probably know, if you have watched our worship services or have been to a worship service where I've offered the benediction, I almost always use that powerful benediction from the book of Numbers 7, where God directly gave this blessing to Moses to give it to Aaron, for Aaron to give it to the priests, so that all the people could be blessed. And so I get to use the words of God to bless the people of God, and I just love doing that. Well, apparently the Apostle Paul was the same way. He ends all of his letters with just the most beautiful blessings. Sometimes they are direct to people and they're very tender, and sometimes they're a little more open-ended, but they're always beautiful blessings. And I'd like to share with you the blessing that he gives to the church at Ephesus today. In Ephesians 6:23 through 24, as translated by Eugene Peterson, Paul says, "Goodbye, friends. Love mixed with faith be yours from God the Father and from the Master Jesus Christ. Pure grace and nothing but grace be with all who love our Master Jesus Christ." He calls the people in Ephesus friends, and they were his friends. They were not strangers to him, but he loved them. And he says, love mixed with faith be yours from God and from Jesus Christ. And I love the way Peterson puts that. Love mixed with faith. And it's love mixed with faith which is given as a gift from God and from Jesus to us. It's not something we have to generate on our own. What does love mixed with faith look like? It looks like the story I heard some time ago, which I know to be a true story, of a seminary president who was much beloved and had done tremendous amount of help to the seminary. And the time came when his wife became very ill. And he announced to the seminary that he was going to resign because he needed to take care of his ill wife. And many in the seminary said, "You can't resign. We need you too badly. We can find people who can care for your wife, and we can find caretakers for your wife, but you have to stay with us." And he said, "No, friends, I know that my commitment has been to you for a long time, and I've worked hard for you and for this seminary. It's because God asked me to, but I also know I have a commitment to my wife, and I have faith that God has in store for you great things, and you don't need me because you have God in your life. And I also have faith that God is with me and with my wife, and this is what we are called to do at this season in their life, or in our life." That is love mixed with faith. Love with faith for the seminary and love with faith for his wife. And then Paul continues, "Pure grace and nothing but grace be with all who love our Master, Jesus Christ." And I think that word grace is so powerful. The word love in our culture has almost gotten lost. It almost doesn't mean anything. You can love pizza, and you can love football, and you can love your spouse and your children, and it's all just kind of the same. And so it's lost some of its power, but grace still has its power. When I think about grace, I think of power mixed with beauty, and I really think of it in the context of ice skating. Ice skaters are so beautiful, the way they can skate around the ice with such grace, and yet there's so much power, the way they can leap into the air and spin and do all of those amazing things on the ice. It is power and it is beauty together. And the grace that God offers to us, to those of us who love Jesus Christ, is the same. We have the power to transform people's lives in beautiful ways, and sometimes it's just by doing the very simplest things, telling them that we love them, going just a little bit out of our way to care for them, making sure they know they are special to us and they are special to God. And so on this day, let me say to you, my friends, find a way to accept the gift that God is offering to you of love mixed with faith, and use that gift as an opportunity. Accept the gift that God is giving to you of grace, of power and beauty mixed together, and use those so that you might, like Paul, be a blessing to others. We can do this because God is with us. Amen.